What is up, family? All right, let's get this freaking party started. How are we doing today? Let me get this out. Just notice this was private. Save. I don't know how to delete that, so I'm just going to go here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. All right, just notified everybody what's going on. Actually, let me put it in school too, because people keep missing it. See. Bam, bam. Spring feels like it's officially here in Florida. I've been getting like crazy allergies already. It's been kind of sucky, but there we are. Cool. Wow. All right. Cool. What's up? What's going on, everybody? All right. We got Black Label in the house. What's up, man? Love, brother. Good afternoon, Primal. What's up, Smoke Eater? Eddie, my man. Christina Robbins, Steve Norby, Kedder, Yolanda. How are you guys? Oh my gosh. All right. Great. Fantastic. Let's see. This one. This is the one that we had to get back. I'm just going to start on this one. I have the other one. All good. All good. MNQ. Let's go. Let's mark these charts up. Pull this over here. And white. White block. Okay. So I'm going to count this as a block because this was a lower low right here. So I'm going to say this is a 1 hour block. And then above us is another 1 hour block because we broke this structure here. And right now we are in a fair value gap. So we have this fair value gap right here. Which I mark as orange. Okay. So with that said, we could try to take a sell off this, although it kind of already reacted off of here. So let's see if there's like a 5-minute. There's no 5-minute break of structure at all. So this is where it gets kind of tricky. I'd like to see it kind of break structure first to maybe look for a sell, but personally, I'd rather wait for it to come all the way down and then take a buy. That's what I would do if it was just me. But since I got you guys, let's see. Lambo Weiss, what's up? That's like another son to me right there. Lambo Weiss, you did make it. I can't believe it. Dude, how'd you make it when you went to bed so late? I can't really say much. I was up talking to them till like 5 in the morning. Let's see. TL. Oh, you did anyways. I said wait till later, but it's okay. Thank you so much. You have. All right, cool. So we're up in this block right now. I need to see some kind of an action. Like, I don't know, at least take this out, and then maybe I could take a little scalp from here to here. I'd like to see it come all the way down here, which is probably going to do before it shoots straight up. So if you know it's probably going to do something, you might as well wait for liquidity to be taken, fair value gaps to be filled, that kind of stuff, and then shoot up. Thank you, Christina. Y'all better hop into VIP. It's looking like a major play. Gosh, You know, one thing I hate about I don't hate. Okay, that's a strong word. Oh my gosh! Like I made this video yesterday, and it's like you can't please everybody. They just I guess they don't know my personality. Let's see. Let me show you this while I'm waiting here. Live shorts, videos, right here. This video right here, I made it about Apex. Of course, I missed things. I even said I might miss some things, right? And I got people in here. This person says you forgot one-time fee, but you get a month to pass or eval expires. I just said you shouldn't need more than a week. I didn't mean like they're a horrible trader or something. But of course, there's like people down here saying like, you're smart A result. I'm like, dude, oh my gosh. I'm always just putting out fires. I just wanted to get this video out and try to help people with the new Apex rules and everything. And then it's like, dude, you guys are freaking nuts. Let's see. Oh, I'll get back to them later. It's crazy. I was just reading them right before I came in. It's nuts. It's like, dude, I wasn't trying to be offensive. I'm just saying, like, all my students is like, we try to get you done in like a week or something. I wasn't trying to insult their, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. I want to be more offensive, Brian. Trust me, I hold back. I hold back way more than you can even imagine. One thing I noticed change was the drawdown went from 2,500 to 2,000 on 50K. Yeah. Yeah, that did. Again, I just never have an issue going below that. So that's me, obviously. You know, other people are different, but the important thing you got to know is most of those crappy rules are gone. And it's a lot easier to get payouts. That's really at the end of the day. If you're going to be in a prop firm, you don't have to worry if you're going to get a payout or not. Like if you trade perfectly for 8 days and then they're like, oh, sorry, we're going to deny it. There's no more subjectivity, right? Maybe go open your own trading business, bud. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, I mean, well, they took me wrong. I mean, I don't know, whatever. There's like a few people that are like, that was such a horrible response. I'm like, no, actually, I actually freaking mean it. Like, I think you're actually doing something wrong if it takes you more than a week. Now, the guy was like, well, I only have 2 days a week to trade. Well, okay, then use your brain. I'm talking about full 7 days. So, like, then that means it would take you 3 weeks to pass. Okay, if I said it shouldn't take more than a week. Whatever, I'm done. Like, I'm not actually mad. I'm just like, what the heck? What's up, Brian? I was just trying to help him. Like, hello, you need to move faster, maybe risk a little bit more or something. I don't know. Not saying it's easy. Nothing that's good is easy, right? It's easy later. It's not even easy. It's like simple, right? You feel angry, Alyssa? Sorry. Dude, well, you know what? I had to make the mistake of reading comments right before I freaking jump on a live. And I'm like, dang it. Beautiful, Brian. I've been meaning to get back to you. I'm sorry, buddy. Some people will always hate on Apex because burn. Well, you know, if anybody should be hating Apex, it's probably me because I got denied probably 8 payouts, and quite substantial. So for me to go back, it's kind of like I went back because I want to see like if they actually fulfill like everything they're saying, it's gonna be crazy good. Like seriously, like really good. Awesome, Christina. I'm glad that helped. No, those accounts aren't active. In rage after 8 attempts of perfect trading, I said, screw you. I kind of burned them alive. 2 PAs gained the past 2 weeks now to get the PAs up to profit levels. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there should be like a slow stream. Like we should somebody who's just like who likes to go really slow, they should start a slow how to pass challenges really slowly stream. They're just in the wrong group. That's all. Oh, and then right before that, I'm dealing with this guy that literally like fraudulently charged back after coaching him for 4 months, and he got PAs and funded, blah blah blah, and then he like like I don't know, dude. He somehow he thinks he's using like God. He's like using verses. I'm just saying it's one of them days. It's crazy. Here we go. This is what we want to see. Can we see a push above, a close above that fair value gap? That'd be sick. There's no way that's a cup of rice. I think she gave me like 2 cups of rice. All right, pulling back. Maybe I'll take my first trade right here. I'll give it a shot, maybe. I'd really like to see this close above here. But if I were to take my first trade at this current moment, it'd probably be something like out of this block if I can get a nice pullback and rejection of this area. Good morning, Brad. Good to see you, man. Just want to let you know I passed another challenge account this morning. I appreciate you. That's 3 funded accounts. Let's go, Brad. Everybody congratulate Brad. Let's get it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Primal dude is wild. Well, he charged back with his bank, which costs me a lot more money because I pay coaches out of that. I pay like different people out of that money. So it was like way more than what he paid even. And then he's like, well, Jesus said, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, you really think Jesus condones stealing? Like, that's straight theft. It's like no different than you coming in my house and like just taking like a pile of cash, you know? So what's the middle zone again? Is that a 15-minute? This one right here, this is a 5-minute block. We created a higher high and we broke this FVG, so I count that as a block, right? So this right here was a 1 hour fair value gap, and I'm looking to see if this 5-minute closes above that fair value gap. If it closes above that fair value gap, I'm buys all the way up to here, easy. Let me see, wait. There's another fair value gap up here. Let me put that as a target just in case. Right here to here. So this would be a really good target. Not saying I'm going to hold the whole thing, but it's knowing that you have that much room, you could scalp accordingly. You know what I mean? You're welcome. Let's see. Once delivered a 5K website and company, and then they tried to charge it back. Oh my gosh. Well, being in business for 30 something years, I mean, I've seen everything. It's insane. There was one guy who was actually scary. Crazy bipolar. This is in the different niche, but it was like got him extremely successful, and then literally just charges back on me, and then like freaks and like completely different person when I get on the phone with him. It actually was kind of scary. Like this guy, it felt like it was the kind of guy that you'd wake up and he was standing above your bed. You know what I mean? No. Sometimes it's just not. Yeah, he watches you while you're sleeping. Like, I'm not gonna eat in your face right now. Hold on. Let me just block this out here. All right, perfect. We got a close above the FVG. I'm just gonna delete that out of the way. Now, hopefully, we get a pullback to this region right here, and then on the 1 minute, we could look for some kind of an entry. We have a little liquidity build up here, which is great. So maybe it'll just play off this. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Or take some of this liquidity, then we take a buy. Let me just pull it up here. Hoping we get a smaller stop, but even with a 55-point stop, this could be a 3.7 risk reward. And if you're on an end of day like Apex or Top Step or Take Profit Trader Eval, there's no issues. So I realize live trailing drawdown has created a lot of scalping, like in and out, and maybe taking profit too early because we're afraid of going negative. So when you have end of day prop firms like Apex now has an option of, which I'll trade forever as long as I pay out. Like that's a dream, guys. $3 million. Imagine $150,000 times 20, and end of day drawdown. Like you could risk the smallest amount and just let that sucker just roll. I see a lot of videos complaining about the six payouts like capped, but they're capping it like 150K is like $15,000 a payout. Oh no, you know, like, are you going to complain about that? 15,000 times 20. How about that? If you're that good, I'm not even saying I'm that good. I'm just saying like, why are you freaking complaining? Just taking more liquidity. Got to wait for some kind of pullback. Right now I'm on the 1 minute. So you can see back here it says 1. This is the 1 hour. It'll say 1H. 5 minute, 5. Yeah, you do. You have to mind the DLL on a DCA. And you're using all these abbreviations, man. I had to like think for a second. Daily loss limit. DLL on the DCA. Oh my gosh, I've been eating a lot of like quinoa and brown rice. Oh, so good. What's up? Same idea. How you doing? Appointments on my dentist appointment's on Thursday. Wait, actually, I have to verify that. They're freaking me out. So that's the wife. Oh, I got you. Yeah, white just hurts my eyes. I can't even do it. My son uses white. Come on down. Some of you guys are selling right there because I wanted to come down. I remember I used to do that. I'd watch like lives and they'd be like, we're waiting for it to come here. And I'm like, why don't I just get in now? Well, you don't know when it's going to get in. or when it's going to come down. About patience. No, I'm waiting. I got on around here and there was no break or nothing yet. So I wanted to break out above a fair value gap that was right here on the 1 hour and then pull back into the zone. This is a 5-minute block right here. We hit 143 viewers. I'm going to do a, let's see, I'll do an Apex. Oh, you know what? I'll do 4. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you ready for this? Let's see. I'll do, how much are 50Ks? Let me check. After the coupon codes, I ain't gonna pay you for before a coupon code. That's crazy. What are you thinking? This is fun. I will pay for three people to get a 50K end of day Apex account. If we get to 143 viewers. I want to short when it gets up here, if it can get up here. Then I'll short super hard. So guys, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed in order to have a chance to win one of the 350K Apexes. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, make sure you're here, and share this with your friends. Like this video, comment below. Let me know if you want to win. Put a 1 in the box if you want to win a 50K Apex end of day account. Let me know in the box. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, okay, you guys are super active. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna finish this food so I get back on video. Smitty's got me nervous. I gotta remember if it was today or Thursday. I thought I had a freaking appointment reminder. We're still pushing. All right, let's go to the higher time frame again, see what's going on. All right, there's no block here, so I still got to wait for something to push back. You could even just take the whole range, essentially. I just really wanted to pull back into this zone. Okay, I hope you're right, Jimmy. What's up, Ralph? Good to see you, buddy. I mean, I'll consider everybody, Ralph. Everybody in the everybody in the chat. And definitely, you should get excited. You got to flip that mind. So, like, if you get a loss, you got to be excited because you're about to get some wins, right? So, as long as you keep your losses small, it's a lot harder than people think. Like, because you're like, well, dang it, if I risk a little bit more, then I could pass it faster, or I can get payout faster, or whatever. But really, you're just hurting yourself. You got to slow down and speed up. What do you think about those two 5 minute blocks? It's in one now for sells. So if you're looking at this right here, the only thing I look when it's bullish like this, the only thing I'm looking at is for it to come down for me to take my buy. That's it. Yeah, I should just keep going up. Pull back in the zone is confirmation. Yeah, it's just got to pull back. So like there's a fair value gap here. There's like reasons it needs to come back. So like why would you get in up here if it's got to go here? Now the problem is if you're looking out of this block to sell, which is so bullish right now, it could come to here right now. It doesn't have to. It could literally go to the next one or the next one or the next one. Or it could go all the way up to the fair value gap and then you lost. So, but the trap is the trick is people are like, oh well, it should sell because it needs to fill this little 5 minute fair value gap or hit this block. Well, no, it doesn't really have to yet. It can come all the way up here, then take it. So I'd rather wait for confirmation, like you were saying, that it pulled back and filled this, because if it fills it before going up, there's a good chance it's going to keep going. If it leaves it like this and keeps going up, I think it's going to slam down. So I think by like 350, you're going to see something like, it'll probably do something like, just kind of nice and I'm guessing, obviously. Build liquidity and then dump. At least by Asian. So I always like to say this, even if you don't get in a trade, that's still a position in the market, right? You're probably most likely saving money by not getting in a trade. You don't want to chase. Yeah, you can't know something is good without the bad. I like that. Patience is the name of the game. I have jumped in too early too often. Absolutely. We all have, man. Shoot, last night I had Lambo Weiss. That's like my other son. I'm teaching him how to trade, right? And I'm like, watch this, I'll get in. And I double clicked that sucker too, without even doing my risk. And I'm like, wait, I realized, oh my gosh, why am I doing that? Like, and I lost like $2,000, like almost instantly, just by not following a rule one time. I'm like, dude, that was so stupid. Like that isn't, and I'm trying to get him all excited about trading. And then, because he's 20 years old. And then I do that. And I'm like, dude, that was dumb. That's what you don't do. And that's what I teach everybody not to do. The NAS makes me miss those very obvious Forex trends. Yeah. So glad to hear I'm not the only one who has done. Oh, yeah. I don't do it on my funded anymore. My funded accounts. Every once in a while, I'll slip and click. I'll just be like, that's going to go up. That's so obviously going to go up. But I'll just be like, you know what? Beep, beep, beep. And then I lose. Like every time, like clockwork. And I'm actually glad I do, because it's like if you don't want to train yourself a bad habit, you know what I mean? You don't want to like win and get lucky on a gamble like that. It's so stupid. And then all of a sudden you're like, well, last time it worked. There we go. That took forever to eat. No, I think you're just not live. Jill, make sure you click the live button underneath the and make sure it's red right next to it. That way you can see me live. I quite literally almost just pushed stop streaming instead of turning on my video. That almost just happened. 106 guys. We just need 30 something. No, yeah, 35. 37 people, and I'm doing 38. 143. 38 people, and I am giving away 3 Apex 50K end of day trailing drawdown accounts. So just tell your friends. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Last week was my birthday. I just want to get 143. Okay, that'd be my record. My record. We're gonna do this together. Meanwhile, you know what? While I'm waiting on this, I might as well look at some other potential trades on the Forex real quick. Let's see. Man, I almost bought that GU. Darn it. UCAD. Oh yeah, I like to go to the 1 hour on Forex. 1 hour and 4 hour. Let me start over here. Yeah, darn. Okay, we just broke. Hold up. I like the such obvious ones. It's like this. I mean, are we gonna buy? I don't know. Strong solid close, pulling up. So that's how fast I make my decisions in Forex, all right? I'm literally getting in a buy on Forex. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. You're crazy if you follow me. Don't do what I say. There you go. USD, JPY. Haven't traded this in a while. Chart, window, good old MT5. Who remembers MT5? Chart shift. Add my little indicator. Not my indicator, my EA. And put my stop here. And I'm going to crank that sucker up. Make sure I'm on the hourly, and we're going to buy. All right, just like that, I'm in. Cool. Don't have to look at that anymore. All right, did 39% last month on my Forex account. Going freaking really well. All right, see if this started pulling back. Man, is she coming all the way up to this for a value gap without like stopping at all? Definitely bullish. MT4, I like 4 better. I hear you. There you are, Paul. What's up, man? Be honest, who revenge traded this week already? You lose that trade and you just can't help yourself. Man, we got to work on that. By the way, who went through Prop Trader Belief System, that $7 program I built? How'd that help your mind? I'm gonna mark that up. It's just $7 right now. I just pinned it. You did? Awesome. Last week. Awesome, Brian. Well, unless you're talking about Prop Trader Beliefs, or unless you're talking about revenge trading. I think you might be, because I think you went kind of nuts on something last week. Just got it last night. Looking forward to going through it. Awesome, Michael. I stopped myself. Almost did. Just left the house to make sure I didn't revenge trade. Beautiful, man. How's Ohio, Alex? How's Ohio doing? Is it gloomy right now? I know it's kind of gloomy in Florida, but it goes away. That's the thing. Like, it'll be gloomy, and then all of a sudden, like 30 minutes later, it's like the sunniest, nicest day ever. You killed a few accounts, I see. There was actually 2, Eric. There was, well, unless you're talking about the front ones. There's a couple PDFs I've made. Awesome, Nick. Glooming hard. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But there's also a Guardian bot and Jericho. Let me show you. So I built a couple for a couple different reasons, right? So inside, you can look at this as like your app. We're just waiting on this trade, might as well. This is my AI journal, guys. It helps you analyze all your past trades. And you can see here, yesterday was a test of your resolve, and while a P&L shows red, your discipline remained unshaken. You finished the day down 900, but I need you to see the win behind the loss. You took 3 trades and followed your plan. And it just gives you like what to focus on, and then your mindset check. And then today, Bob, you are permitted a maximum of 2 trades total, and they must be FVG based setups because it knows my best setups, right? And then you just add the trade in here. So this is the back end program. I'm doing a year special on there where you could input all that and then the bot talks to you. But the first one was called Guardian. So you could sit here and talk and be like, I'm so bored. I feel like just scalping and getting in the market. And then it'll just kind of help you with your emotions. I trained this with over 1,000 hours of content of mine. So boredom is one of the most dangerous emotions in trading because it tempts you to treat the market like a casino just for a hit of dopamine. Scalping without clear setup usually leads to death by 1,000 cuts and eats away the progress you've made. Since you've mentioned those high quality stair stepper setups are your favorite, could you use this quiet time? I got to move this out of the way. I just realized that. It's a little bug. Then you have Market Pulse. This will like tell you what AI thinks the next 15 minutes looks like. Neutral consolidating, bearish leaning neutral, bearish this week. And then, yeah. And then the most powerful part about all of it is just voice notes. And you can do which accounts you want and then search, and it'll give you this. And then you literally can do an AI analysis over that, which is pretty cool. No, it's just a separate program, TL. So net P&L 411,000, 88.5% win rate, 138.27 profit factor, 18,000 average win, 1,000 average loss, and then it looks at what's working, what's not working, key recommendations, and it just kind of has your back all the time. And then you could chat with it as well. So those are the programs. I don't know if that's what you're asking. But this right here, Prop Trader Belief System, $7 right now. And this goes over what I think is way more important than the actual strategies itself. It has the art of passing profit challenge, the perfect trading strategy. Overtrading kills accounts. The faster you lose, the more you make. Believe in your trading 100%. If you finish all these within 5 days, I unlock this $500 program. This one's strategy hopping trap, loss aversion trap, the belief system deficit, overtrading, revenge trading, FOMO trap, and fear of pulling the trigger. And I think I'm going to add a couple more in there as well. That's just $7. 97 was the Guardian bot. That's the emotion, like talking to it while you're taking a trade. So my advice is like just every time you take a trade in between, you talk to it, and like it'll give you good advice and stop you. So I've already had people come to me and say, "Oh man, that stopped me from getting out of a trade, and it kept me in the trade." And I'm like, "Dang, that's cool. That's cool." Pull this out. I saw a little bug there, so I got to send it into my guy. Send them over that just in case. All right, we're just waiting, guys. We're just still waiting. We're waiting for this to pull back into this zone. I hope it can come and wick this area so we can take it up to this FEG. Otherwise, we might be selling from this area up here. So we just got to kind of wait it out, just the way it works. I mean, why wouldn't you want to just take the best trades possible, right? If this pushes up here, we can make this a block, but I really want this to come down here, guys. Really want it to come down. All stuff you learned, experienced firsthand, right? I read that stuff on there, and I'm like, this guy is speaking directly to me. Oh, yeah. Well, 11 years of this back and forth, buying every course, buying every mentorship, buying every training, buying every indicator, buying every little thing, putting my tens of thousands of hours in. Just every time I think I have it, and then it disappears, and then like I get a big payout, and then I don't get another payout for 2 months, chasing the dream. Just the battles, the emotions. Like I feel like if I could do it, I feel like anybody can, personally. You know? Yeah, it's not in the classroom in school. You go to jerichoiq.com. It's actually a free version too, guys. jerichoiq.com. Excuse me. I don't even have a way to upgrade on the site right now. So you register with Eric with that same email that you bought with. I feel like anybody, including Brian Goldstein. What's up, Mr. B? You're welcome. You need to make a way to like upgrade right there. Just do that too. Screw it. Kind of want to put that through by. Let's make it simple on myself. What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm doing a giveaway of 3 different people, a 50K Apex end of day trailing drawdown. So as soon as we hit 143 viewers today, so make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell, and you're here, and say what's up in the chat, and then you have a chance to win because I'm going to grab everybody in the chat. So if your name's not in the chat, I can't grab you. Man, guys. Scale from 1 to 10. How patient are you guys today? Don't be grabbing me without my consent. I'm not going to grab you if you don't want me to. All right, I'm taking you off the list, Primal. Primal. Hey, I'm doing good, Raymond. How you doing, buddy? Let's get it. Curtis Austin, what's up? Dan Holiday, good to see you, buddy. I heard you talked to one of my guys and needed some help with something. No, I was kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just going to grab everybody. If you don't want it, you can give it away. Patience 9. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken a single trade today yet. We're just waiting. Like, I couldn't take it here because that would have just been a total guess. So I got to wait for a pullback, then take it here to this. That's what I'm hoping for. Look at that. Staff, no M. Staff, no M. That's beautiful. Hey, it says, hey, all, thanks to you, Bob. I just passed a 50K eval this week. Good job. Great job. Patience is 8. Beautiful. Charlie Hopkins, 10. Hit you. I messaged you, Charlie. Let's see. -5 had caffeine this morning. Man, I don't know how people don't drink caffeine. Oh my gosh. I have to have my caffeine every day. A couple times a day. I'll have my afternoon crash around 4 or 5. I sleep like a baby, though. I'm the kind of guy, though, I could drink I could drink a coffee right before bed. It knocks me out. I get the right time. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure somebody does. Human Magic. What's up? How you doing? Come on, pull down. What we've been waiting on. I drink a coffee and a tea pretty much every day. Absolutely. Dude, Landon, please come down here. What the heck are you doing, bro? Like you should already just be here. I don't get like doesn't even make sense that you're there. I mean, I get you have a girlfriend, but she will follow you, bro. She will come. That's me too, Kevin. 100%, dude. That's literally me all day. I love it. Like I don't know. Coffee is a freaking amazing. I don't know how people don't drink it. I don't feel like there's a big delay. I mean, I think there's like a 3 second delay max, which is fine for trading. I do my at 2:10. I'm gonna go over to my members only on Zoom. So if you're not a member yet, you like our vibe and you like hanging out, I was hoping, unless we get to 143, we get to 143, I might extend it for like another half an hour. But SolomonTrading.com is a free 7-day trial. You could join, cancel anytime. You get access to my indicator communities, 36 plus live trading sessions. And I go live every day from 2 to 4, most of the days, unless it's like a slow day or something like that. Then I might hang on here. Try to hang out with you guys as much as possible. At some point, the market's going to wake up, I swear. Or it should. Let's see. It is hot in this, it's hot in this room. Turn on this fan. Gosh. Nice liquidity build up. Hopefully it drops below this, down to here. Takes some kind of a buy out of this. I think once it actually starts moving, though, we're going to get a big freaking buy. You ever guys just like sit back and think about like what's your like biggest self-sabotage thing that you do? Like seriously, do you ever just sit back and think about it? Cuz like imagine if you just fixed that one thing, where you would be. You know what that one thing is. You don't have to say it out loud. But whatever that one thing is that you just keep doing, if you just focused on how can I fix that one thing, wow. You guys size up after a win or after a loss? Like, do you like get extra confident and go higher, like bigger? Or do you feel not confident because you lost and you want to get your money back? That's a huge problem I see with a lot of our students. I know what I'm missing. I feel like some R&B, old school R&B, not old school, like early 2000s or let's see. Boom, there we go. I haven't been listening to enough music. Not this one. That's kind of depressing. Ooh, I'm up 0.5% already on that USD JPY trade. Look at this. Or said I was going to buy. You don't even have to be a hero. You could be like, you know what? I'm going to buy to this trend line. Right? I call it liquidity line. Good old boys and men. Let's do it. I don't increase mine after a win. Warren G, regulators. Mound up. If I do, I change size. I usually size down until I get so frustrated that I'm making nothing. Yeah. I feel like there's something you do that you don't realize you do, Brian. It's usually the case. Well, that's good. Come on. So you remember I was saying like be careful with here because it doesn't have to drop yet, and we were in that 5 minute block. Well, just pushed up another freaking what was that 830 to another freaking 90 points, right? We're just waiting in the zone right here. I wanted to pull back, get something nice here, come up to this fair value gap. That's the goal, like I originally stated. But it was supposed to do this. It's supposed to go blip blip blip. right, let me get the Zoom call ready for all members. That's at solomontrading.com. 7-day free trial. I started doing that, and probably about half the people stay. Not everybody utilizes it. You know what I found with free people is because it was free, they don't give it a shot. So the people that give it a shot, though, they stick around for quite a while. But it's okay. I can't win everybody. It's all good. But I figure out, let me take the barriers off. By the way, I put the one-on-one recording for all the one-on-one mentorship students. I put the recordings in your folder and in the back office if you're still within your time. Live, yeah, one-on-one mentorship. No. Live members only trading with Bob Beckett. There we are. All right, I'm putting the link inside of school. So once you join, you'll be a part of this school community right here. Members only trading now. Boom. I'm posting this also in Telegram right now. At 3 minutes, so we're live. Oh, we're getting the trade, guys. We're gonna have a good members only call, I think. That is, unless I hit 143 by the time we go. Break even too early. Not trusting my analysis. Yeah, I get you, bro. Bob, your prop trader belief system has raised my more disciplined execution. That's awesome, Dream Roper. Thanks for sharing that. Is that Ron McLean? I know that hat anywhere. I'm glad that helped you, Ron. Appreciate you, bro. So for the free members on this YouTube, if this comes down into this block between 24,698 and 24,622, I would drop down to the lower time frame and look for a reason to get in, right? Whether it's a fair value gap or a break of structure, back up. You don't want to just get in to get in because it could tank. In fact, you could expect it to maybe take like this liquidity right here, at least, maybe even the whole block, and then start pushing back up. But as long as it doesn't close underneath, like on the 5, I'm still going to buy until it gets up here. Then once we get breaks of structure from here, I'm going to sell, right? So there's that. I got 2 minutes till we go live on the members only Zoom. Thanks everybody for new members. Also hit up the mindset training, guys. If you've been failing for like a year straight, I promise you this could potentially change everything for you if you go to the pinned post. That's one of my biggest issues too, being scared to lose and setting break even or just panicking and getting out. Then my trade would have been successful and I kick myself. Man, I would lower my risk a little bit and just let it run some. That's just me personally. Let's see. Trying to get it over on school here. There we are. There we go. 1 minute. All right, I shared it in Telegram, guys. This should be a nice buy coming up. You could even look out of this fair value gap. You notice how this fair value gap lines directly up with the line here. So we could try one time here and then one time down here. Or two. I take 2 or 3 stabs at this and be okay. All right, guys, it's 2:10. Last chance. You can just go on SolomonTrading.com and you can join me right away. I'm going to end this stream. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Super, super, super excited to have everybody with me in this Solomon Trading family. We love hanging out. This is like I love this community. Love this community. All right, guys. God bless. Take care. Back it out.